Hi people. Just want to come and talk to you today. Right, first off, I don't want anybody to have to make me put comments into review before they are displayed. I don't need anybody to be critical of any suggestions made by any subscriber. It doesn't matter how many decades of experience I have. I don't know it all, and suggestions are, sometimes out the box and interesting. Okay, so good karma, thank you very much. The Doctor's Whovian, thank you very much. Now, I'm sure some of you are aware there's I've been having a little bit of a problem. Well, that's life, and it has to also go on. But more to the point, this is Celebrate Zed Day, okay? As her trainer and handler, and more than that, she's the other half of me. I can proudly certify her. Hello, sweetheart. As a fully qualified support dog, service dog, and medical assistance dog. And I'm so honoured and proud to do this. Come here, my sweet. You, my precious girl, who have already saved my life once. And when Mummy collapsed yesterday, you pushed me back with your paws so I fell on the sofa and not on the floor. So, please celebrate with us and let Zedley know what a wonderful, wonderful dog she is. I love her very, very much. And I tell you now, people, the more you put into training your dogs and developing a relationship with your dogs, the more you're going to get out of them. And, yes, sometimes you're going to have to reprimand your dog or correct your dog. Purely positive, seriously, people, we've had an increase in the last decade of 76% increase in dog bites, and that's just in the UK. That says very clearly to me that purely positive does not work. Okay? I know that everybody is entitled to an opinion. But this is Zed's Day. I don't want to make a negative video. I would ask that everybody treats each other with respect in the comments. I can fight any of my battles myself. I do not need anyone to jump on anybody else's suggestion and be critical in any way whatsoever. I also will not tolerate it. My channel has always been about respect, caring, supporting and helping each other. Okay? But I am a very grown-up person who is actually quite strong. And I won't have it, okay? I am having to stop live streams whilst there is a police investigation going on, which I'm not going to give details on. It's nothing to do with me. There are some seriously not very well people online, and you are all way too intelligent for me to even make that comment, so I apologise if that was in any way offensive. So, we had a very seriously difficult day yesterday. I've got a huge life change going on. But this little girl, this little dog here, is the most amazing thing, the most amazing little being at the age of 2 that I've had the pleasure of owning and training and working with on a daily basis. And as such, she deserves every minute of my spare time. Well, I don't have any spare time because most of it goes to her. But the live streams were starting to upset Zed to a point where she felt she had to protect me. And I can't have that. She was worrying about resting. Because Zed picks up on every single emotion I have. She knew yesterday before I even began the collapse that it was going to happen, because she kept trying to push me back. And I was thinking, why is she trying to push me back? And she knew I was going. So, as I said, this is Celebrate Zed Day. I don't want to see anybody jumping on any, other than myself, of course, because it is my channel and Zed's channel. And, please respect each other. If I see one slightly offensive comment, any person that is diving on somebody else's suggestion will be blocked. I don't care who you are or anything, okay? It's so important to me that my channel stays and remains a place of safety, respect and support. And that's not just me giving support. You know, it's a two-way street. And as I have said before, I have never professed to know it all, despite my decades of experience. You know, we can always come across something unusual. And I also want to announce that Zed has allowed me to cut one claw because I've turned it into a game. Now, it's still a work in process, but I wasn't even holding that paw, and she allowed me to cut a claw. So, you know, I appreciated all the suggestions. I really don't think the situation was... I explained the situation very well, and that's my error. But please know, my beautiful subscribers, I love you all very much. I'm sorry the live streams are down for a moment, but there is a police investigation going on. I have heard back from them this morning. So, yeah, that's about it for me. So, officially today is Celebrate Zed Day, and she has graduated from trainee, service support and medical assistance dog to fully qualified. And I have no certificate to give her. I have nothing to give her except my undivided attention and love, which is what every dog deserves. They really do. Please don't underestimate your dogs. You know, if you're going through a hard time and you have a dog, the amount of stress you put on a dog is very, very dangerous and ill-making for them. You know, you can't expect a dog to know you or get to know you if you're not giving the right energy out. I can read energy from a dog a field away, because I can see energy, I can see auras. So this beautiful little thing here, and she's beautiful inside and out. And I remember saying to you as a puppy, you've got to be beautiful inside as well as outside. So celebrate with me and congratulate this little dog on qualifying at such a very young age. I mean, the only other qualification she's got to get is her protection, but we're not quite there yet, because training protection, you know, on your own without decoy is difficult. And, you know, if I was going to use a decoy, it would have to be a fully trained decoy, and they're very expensive. And as you all know, especially after yesterday, you know, things, you know, are difficult. So, you know, and, you know, bar my disability, all my welfare benefits have been stopped. So, I will love you and leave you with that, and please see it as a positive video. I am in not any way being critical of anybody, but I do expect to be allowed to control and run my own channel. I do not want third parties criticising any subscriber that I have, or jumping on them for, you know, making a suggestion to me. It's not acceptable, people, okay? Know that I love you all, okay? Let's see if we can get her away. We literally just walked back in from the training session. Right, I've got to get bribed. You don't need bribes when you're working, you know. She goes, no, Mummy, well, I loves you. And, I you know, yes, I know you love me. Right, gonna sit. You're very clever, aren't you? Let's get her in a shot. Here she is, because this is all about you, Zeddy. Right, hold on, people. Let me get down. So, Zeddy. How do you feel, Zedley, about being a fully qualified service, support and medical assist dog? You proud? That's very good. I'm very proud, and I love you dearly. Yes, I do. Lots of love, my darling, and congratulations. Yes, we're doing the French style this morning. She goes, yes. Okay, Frenchies then. Yes. Good girl. Right. Wavy, wavy, please like, share and subscribe. Yes. Congratulations, my darling.